Yo, it's your boy CJ from the Hot Take Podcast. This my dad right here.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Psycho from the Hot Take Podcast. We happy to have y'all back with us.
For sure. This is about to be a great episode.
For sure.
And the first topic I wanted to speak on is Terry McLaurin getting paid 3 years, $96 million, and his team is the Commanders. And mind you, he was holding out because the team wasn't paying him, and he's a very good player for the team. So I just wanted to get your take on it and see how you felt about that.
Hey, pay them players, man. I hate when they got them waiting around. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
If you know these young people, you know, we can speak the same thing with Michael Parsons. You know, we can talk about that another time, but like, it happens all the time, man. You got these star players that mean so much to the organization, and they don't want to give them their money. And I feel like it'd be disrespectful, like you playing with them.
Sure.
Like, and I don't like that, but I'm always happy to see somebody get their money. So yeah, I'm a fan of that situation right there.
Sure. I just feel like it's getting more and more common with these teams not playing these players, and I really don't like that because it's like they're giving y'all so much production and doing so much for the team. Like, I just feel like y'all got to give them their money, give them what they deserve, and I just feel like it's weird. And there's been a lot of players with that situation going on, such as Trey Hendrickson. He just got paid, but it was a $14 million not extension, but they added on to his contract, such as like a bonus, basically. But he is.
Hold on, what you mean? Like, break it down best you can.
Yeah,
it sounds like an extension. $14 million is a big bonus. Yeah. So, you know, was it an extension or was it just a bonus or was it incentive? Was it incentive based?
Yeah, it was basically incentive based bonus. It was a whole situation going on. Basically, they wasn't paying him. Right now, he's a sack leader from last year, and they wasn't paying him. He plays for the Bengals. It was just a weird situation, and I definitely feel like they should have paid him more. But he's an unrestricted free agent next year, so really he can do whatever he wants. And he's a very dominant player. He's the sack leader for a reason, and I feel like he deserves every penny, really more. To be honest with you,
for sure, for sure. Yeah, I feel it. Like I said, I'm always a fan of the players getting their money, man. Like, if you don't deserve it, it's not even going to be a topic. So if it's a topic, you deserve it more than likely. So pay them players, man. Stop playing these organizations, man. Y'all making so much money because of these players. Like, without the players, the train is parked. Ain't nothing happening. Ain't nobody getting paid without these players. So make sure that players get paid. You feel me? All right. Speaking about teams doing right by their players, sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. But shout out to the Chicago Bulls for retiring Derrick Rose jersey. Clap it up, man. Derrick Rose and man, look, Derrick Rose, man.
That was a beast.
That was, man. I feel like injuries, as far as injuries go to derail a player's career, I feel like Derrick Rose and Greg Oden is literally at the top of the list. We didn't really get to see how Greg would, turn out, but we saw them down here at Ohio State. Shout out to the Buckeyes. What's up,
Buckeyes?
But Derrick Rose, we saw what he looked like before injuries.
MVP.
Man, Derrick Rose, bro. So now, but the injuries obviously made him a different player. Sure. And he was fortunate enough to play many more years in the league. He battled multiple injuries throughout his career. But, man, he would have definitely been super special, man, if he didn't get injured. So how do you feel about Chicago retiring Derrick Rose jersey? Obviously, you love that, but, like, speak on some things about Derrick Rose, man, just without the injuries and, like, what could have been.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest, like, this is my hot take, and this is called the Hot Take Podcast for a reason. I really feel like he could have really been one of the greats, especially if he did not get that injury. Like, I don't think people really understand how great of a player Derrick Rose was. And even after the injury, like, he wasn't the best player, like, but he was still getting production for all the teams that he played for. But I just feel like if he didn't get injured, he definitely would have been one of them players for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, like I said before, this is not a sports show, people. This is not a sports talk show, sports podcast, none of that. It's just two cool guys sitting here talking about the things we like. So let's veer away from sports for a second, okay? And let's talk about some new albums that's out.
Okay.
A lot of albums dropped. I haven't been able to listen to all of them, obviously, but I do want to speak on some. And one major one that stands out to me, and this might be a little far out of your age range, but I know you be tapped in.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
I know you be tapped in, so I ain't even gonna insult you like that. But that Clips album, bro, oh my God, have you heard it?
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't hear it. I'm gonna definitely have to
man.
listen to it. One day, I was riding in the car. Clips, he came on. I don't even know him, to be honest, but it was just one verse.
You said what?
It was just one Clip song. I don't even know him, to be honest.
It's a group. It's
I'm tripping. I thought, hold up, ain't that Pusha T and somebody else? I'm tripping.
Pusha T and his brother Malice. Now we know Malice left the group.
It was Malice, the one I'm talking about. It was his verse on the song. I forgot what song it was, but it was a fire verse. I was shocked.
Okay, so this is a recent
song?
Okay.
Song.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm pretty sure they did just drop another song a little minute ago. I forgot what.
Well, they dropped the whole album, so you know they probably got a few singles that they pushing. I'm assuming the one you heard just unbugged was probably the song called So Be It.
I think that's how.
So Be It. And they, man, come on, man, they rapping, bro. I like hearing them rapping the Clips, bro. It's up there right now. It's up. It's gone, man.
Sure.
And then we got Luca Brasi 4 by Kevin Gates.
Man.
Hey, Kevin Gates, one of my favorite rappers. He's probably my top 5 favorite rappers. I'm not gonna speak on skills now. I'm just talking about my personal, what I like to listen to on a daily. Kevin Gates is in there. That Luca Brasi 3, one of the best albums I heard in a long time. And I definitely feel like he ain't let me down as a fan with the Luca Brasi 4. Have you had a chance to hear it?
I didn't fully finish the album, but I'm like halfway through. It was definitely a great album.
You like the album?
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to finish it after this.
Yeah, finish listening to it. Any songs stand out to you?
It was the one he released before the album. I forgot what it was called. I'm gonna have to rethink about
probably think about Stutter.
That was the one. That was a fire.
There was a few that was out before the album came out, like 3 or 4 songs. But Stutter was definitely the one that stand out, man. Hey, Stutter, hey, that man was crazy. That was,
sure.
You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all know the vibe. Okay, so we have Young Boy dropped again.
I'm gonna be honest, bro's grind right now is actually crazy. Like 2 albums back to back. I'm gonna be honest, he's probably one of the most hardworking rappers I've ever like really witnessed. Like he's like his hard work and like everything that he does, like it's really like amazing. Like to be honest, like he just drops albums back to back and they all fire, to be honest.
Yeah, hey, so I mean, Young Boy, you would think that with so much quantity that the quality would suffer.
Sure.
But I feel like Young Boy, it's always where it need to be. He don't never let his fans down. You know, I'm not the biggest Young Boy fan, but I like it. He got so much music. I could just say I like a lot of his songs, but like I wouldn't say I listen to him every day. You know what I'm saying? But like, that Deshaun album, I listened to a little bit of it. I like what I heard. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie though, that album before that, Massa, I think.
Yeah, Massa. Make America Slime Again.
I know that. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I might have to spin that one. But like, I don't know. That one just didn't like.
I definitely like Deshaun better, to be honest.
For sure.
But that's just my personal opinion, you feel me?
Okay, so the last album I do want to bring up on my list, just because, and we're a little late to the party on this one, okay? Excuse us, we late to the party, but I wanted to talk to y'all about this, and this is my first chance to do so, so I'm going to do so. Lil Wayne, The Carter 6.
Banger.
That's a classic album, you understand?
Sure.
That's a classic album. The only gripe that I have with the album is the production for Peanuts to an Elephant. I don't like the beat, but Wayne still did his thing. That's it. But everything else, I feel like it's a good, complete, put together album. It sounds well. It's very versatile. It's very artistic, and I enjoyed it a lot. And I know it had a lot of mixed reviews. Most that I heard were on the negative side, but have you had a chance to listen to it?
Yeah, I listened to the album before. I'm still listening to it. But my favorite song off the album is probably Bells. It was a song I didn't like. I'm gonna have to retrace what song. It was the one he was singing. He had a feature on it. I forgot which one it was. But yeah, most of the songs.
He had that Alone in the Studio with My Gun. He got Machine Gun Kelly on there. That was melodic. They did some singing.
Somebody, I think the feature was, his name was Bono or something like that.
Oh, Bono, yeah. That song was called I can't think of the name of that song right now, but it's on the album featuring Bono. Lil Wayne dropped a fire album, and just so everybody know, that is my favorite rapper ever.
Sure.
I don't think nobody come close. So I always said, don't nobody got as much material as Lil Wayne, and that it's not even close. Because everybody know, like, the work ethic Wayne got crazy. You know, you couldn't hear an old Lil Wayne song back in the day. They was all new. You feel me? But I think YoungBoy might be on the run to have just as much material as Wayne.
Just about to say that.
But YoungBoy don't really got no features though. Wayne got the features too. So Wayne got the albums, the mixtape, and the feature game. Crazy. So I don't know, man. Sure. All right, look, that was the last album I wanted to talk about, but I did want to bring up that Young Nudy, Ice-T, because I haven't listened to Paradise yet, so I haven't heard the album. And I'm going to check it out, and y'all check it out too. But that Ice-T, man, he dropped with 21 Savage and Project Pat. How you feel about that song? It's been making a lot of noise. I'm
gonna be honest, I haven't listened to it, but I'm gonna definitely have to tap in after this podcast.
Yeah, tap in on that. Ice, hey, shout out to Project Pat, man. All right, so moving on. That was a little bit of music. We're gonna keep it. This ain't a sports show, y'all.
I know.
All right, talk to him. What you talking about?
Yeah, for sure. So the thing I wanted to bring up, John Wall, he retired. So yeah, he was definitely a great player. But he was just like one of those great players, but like not as known. But like he was definitely like
not as known. John Wall,
I know John Wall. I feel like everybody know him, but like for some reason, like he just never like really like piqued interest. Like I don't know.
You know how I say if a sports player is known or not? If the low key casual fan would know them.
Okay.
Somebody that's not really into sports, but they like sports, watch some games, know only mainly like the bigger players. If you know a player, then they known enough. If you know it to the casual fan, that's how. Yeah. So John Wall, I feel like is definitely a known, and I definitely had that on my list of topics to talk about today. Man, John Wall had a good career.
He definitely
had a good career, for sure.
Couple All-Star games.
Yep. John Wall dog. John Wall dog. And legendary sneaker rotation too, John Wall. Mm-hmm. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you need to. Man, that boy John Wall sneaker rotation, especially in college, bro. Crazy.
Man, I'm gonna have to look at that because, man, the one I'll be looking at most, just to reference, is really PJ Tucker, to be honest.
Hey, PJ Tucker, hey, look, NBA for sure. But probably anybody. Like, I think PJ Tucker top 5 when it comes to them sneakers.
Sure.
PJ Tucker got them all, bro. PJ Tucker got them all, yeah.
Then he changed, I think it was 16 shoes in 23 games, something like that. It was crazy. Crazy.
I know one game, if I'm mistaken, he changed shoes every quarter.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But then he be playing in the heat, though. Like, these shoes, bro, come on. Bro, if I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken, so I'm not going to tell that story. Let's move on, y'all.
And then the next topic I wanted to bring up was the Sanders family. I'm going to be honest, they are really good quality players, but I just feel like it's just like the backlash that is really coming to them for no reason. Like, they're really good quality players, but the first one I wanted to speak on was Shiloh. He was doing real decent in the game, and then it was a play. He had to go up against Dawson Knox. And then they got into a little scuffle, and then Shiloh punched him. But really, after that, the thing that blew me was really that they cut him after that. And it's just I feel like Shiloh is a really good quality player. I just feel like they was trying to make a statement and really just have that as the reason. But I don't know. I just feel like they be weird with the Sanders family, especially with Shedeur Sanders being the third quarterback. He's not even a number 2. He's the third quarterback on the roster.
That's not going to last.
Yeah,
that's not going to last. But honestly, I will say it seems to be some politics behind the scenes going on with the Sanders family.
Weird.
Even all the way back from the draft, Shedeur falling so deep into the draft. Projected top 10, and then you go late in the 5th round is crazy. But we all know that story, and we've all talked about it before. But it does seem like something crazy going on with the Sanders family over there. I don't know what it is. I won't speculate, but but see, you also got to put all the facts on the table because Shiloh went undrafted.
Yeah.
Right? So Tampa didn't have to go sign him. Right? Yeah. But in that same breath, it's okay, what was that was a preseason game still.
Yeah,
that's a preseason game.
Yeah.
So you got a preseason game one of your young players gets into a scuffle, it's football, but in any sport, scuffles happen.
Yeah.
I've never seen a player just be let go from the team, especially a player of the caliber of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. That's
crazy.
crazy. Like, I don't know what's going on. In sports terms, to my knowledge, it don't make sense. But
blasphemous.
You know, it definitely seems like something is not. Somebody, it seems like somebody's behind the scenes pulling strings, you know, against the Sanders family.
Yeah. And then to switch it over to basketball, Luka, he just got a contract extension for 3 years.
He deserves it.
For sure, well deserved. How you feel about that, and really just at late, and how you feel about the Lakers' chances of winning the playoffs and really getting to that championship that LeBron really wants?
Yeah.
I really feel like that's why he's sticking out for a little longer, to be honest.
Well, I feel like, first of all, I don't know, like my allergies killing me today. I don't know if y'all can hear me scratching my throat through the mic. If you can, I apologize, and I'm about to try to stop. But check this out. Luka and LeBron, it's gonna work out. You feel me? They didn't have enough time last year, so we really didn't get to see nothing. But what I'm gonna say about, I'm looking forward to seeing those two have a full season together. I hope nobody gets injuries. You know, pray to God that doesn't happen. But I'm excited to see what they look like. I'm happy Luka got the extension, which means, you know, he's sticking around. I don't know if he was trying to, you feel me, move around or what. After Dallas, that was a weird situation too. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, man, I'm excited to see what the Lakers' future look like in the short term for sure. Because, you know, LeBron, 40 or 41?
I think 41.
Bro, come on, man. LeBron still look like he's 30 or 25 or whatever. LeBron look like he in his prime again. He looked like he caught his second win, and it's up. So, with that being said, everybody know when LeBron out there, bro, at the beginning of the season, it's always a chance LeBron might raise a trophy. But I'm excited to see what it looks like moving forward.
Yeah, for sure. And then, so this weekend, we got college football back. And really, I've been waiting on college football for a minute because, like, I just feel like everything just goes well, especially when Ohio State is doing good. I just feel like everything is just perfect when college football is around. And then we got the Buckeyes versus the Texan Longhorns. How you feel about that, and what's your predictions, and how you feel about the whole game?
All right, well, I'm excited for college football to be back, man. I love college football. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. I feel like them boys are hungry out there. You feel me? But hey, man, what up? I'm a Buckeye fan, man. Die hard, man. I'm the biggest Buckeye fan in the land, man. You know what I'm saying? The best damn fan in the damn land. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to say is, Texas, we're going to send you back packing. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Get back down there and do what y'all do in Texas. Because coming up here to Ohio, y'all don't want that. Didn't we lead them with a... You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Didn't y'all already cross the fence once? Nah, it's up, man. It's all fun, though, man. I'm excited to see the game. I know it's going to be a good game. Texas is a very good team. So I'm excited for the game, and I'm just excited for college football overall, man. I'm just excited for college football overall. But, all right, let me do this one more time before we get put in the sports box, okay? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do that with me. All right. We got, okay. Look, before we leave sports, this was at the bottom of my list because it came in late a couple days ago. Yeah. To me. Jake Paul fighting Tank Davis. What?
Bro, when I heard that, bro, what?
Why?
Bro.
So look, I got some things that I would like to say about that, but before I get into my spiel on how I feel, how you feel about that, man? This is Jake Paul fighting Gervonta Tank Davis.
Okay, well, first, I'm going to just say, I feel like it's just weird that Jake Paul is fighting all of these notable fighters. I just feel like it's weird. But if I had to give a prediction, I feel like Tank is definitely going to win. Tank is that dog. Tank got certified hands for sure. And I just feel like, why are y'all doing that? I just feel like it's really just a money thing. Because, like, I just feel like it's weird, to be honest. Like, why is he even fighting him? I feel like he's going to get knocked out first.
Hey, look, it's always about the bread.
Sure.
Hey, God first always. But after that, family and all. But in business, money first. Period. I don't care. Sure. Now, I will say, this is supposed to be Tank's biggest payday, so shout out to Tank for that. But look, I don't get too caught up in who getting what money. It ain't my money, and I don't like counting people's pockets.
Yeah, that's
You
what
feel me? I hear they talk about, it's public knowledge for these athletes, how much they getting paid, which is never actually what they bring home. They got fees and tax and everything. But all that aside, one thing now, shout out to Jake Paul, because Jake Paul, I will say early on when he started boxing, I think his first fight, or at least the first one I seen or known about, was Nate Robinson, right?
Oh yeah,
He
that
knocked
was a
him
big
out.
one. That's
Yeah,
what,
he knocked him out.
Man,
You
the
feel me?
memes went crazy.
And the Paul brothers, and shout out to Logan Paul too, But I would say, like, I didn't take Jake serious as a fighter. You feel me? And watching him fight, I will say that he got the skill. He got some skill. He is putting in work, and I've seen the growth too. So he got the skill. But one thing that I don't like is that he not putting the skill to the right use. Now, if y'all getting that bread, that's another thing. But I'm speaking strictly just on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not fighting no fighters. You're not fighting an actual fighter. Like, I think he fought a UFC fight. I can't remember something like that. You're not fighting nobody in the boxing world, your weight class. No, he hasn't fought a real fight yet. Like an actual fight. I don't think it's happened. So I would love to see Jake Paul fight somebody in his weight class that's an active part of the sport of boxing. Okay. Now on the Tank. The size, another thing too, like, why is a heavyweight fighting a lightweight, bro? That don't even make sense to me. But since it is happening, bro, I got Tank by a landslide, bro. Like, I feel like Tank is hands down, and it's not even close, the best fighter that he ever fought. No cap. You feel me? Like, bro, now he does have the size advantage, but Tank's gonna have the speed advantage. Normally, when you gain size, you lose speed. Less size, more speed. Y'all know how that go. So with Tank being able to have a speed advantage, experience, skill, definitely got the power in them hands. I don't think Jake stand a chance, and I think Tank gonna finally be the one to not only defeat Jake Paul, but knock him out. And I'm calling like maybe 4 or 5 rounds. I don't know.
Yeah, mid game.
Yeah, I call about 4 or 5 rounds. But moving on real quick from sports again, and a little bit outside of music too, but that's what we into heavily, sports and music, shoes, that type of stuff. I do want to talk about Target. So there's been a boycott in the black community. Well, it's said to be a boycott in the black community against Target because they threw out their diversity program, the DEI program. And I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't participate in stuff like that. If I want to shop at Target, I'm shopping at Target. I love my people. I love my black people. I don't care what Target doing, whether it's right or wrong, and that can be a separate thing. But if I need something from Target, I'm going to Target. And check this out. Every time I go to Target, I see a lot of black people. So what's really going on? But all of that aside, the boycott from the black community may just be working. They said Target has lost $12.4 billion in market value. Market value now, not capital, just market value since the boycott. How do you feel about that? Boycotts in general, and just how effective they can be, knowing that Target alone has lost $12.4 billion in market value.
Okay, well, I'm gonna speak on the money part first. Losing all that money is actually crazy. But before I give my take on the Target part, I did want to have you go a little bit more in depth because I did want a little bit more clarity on the situation.
Okay, so basically there was I would say maybe a mandate or the law to where all companies were kind of like, they had to have a diversity, equity, and inclusion program for, I believe, leadership roles. And I'll need to do my own
so like African American staffs,
not only African American, but other races and ethnic groups, and just they wanted to kind of mandate to make sure everybody had a fair chance, being part of the program. And that was kind of federally mandated. And if I'm wrong, please y'all correct me in the comments and teach me a thing or two. But so when Trump came into office, they basically said it's up to y'all. Y'all can do it if y'all want, but it's no longer required. Okay. So a lot of people did away with the program. Not saying that they wouldn't hire minorities or people from different ethnic groups or races or whatever. Not to say they wouldn't, but it sure looks like you don't want to when you are so quick to get rid of a program like that. So Target was one of the people that got rid of that program, and so far now they haven't lost $12.4 billion. They've lost $12.4 billion in market value as a whole. So basically what that company is worth, right? And that has also caused their CEO to step down. So, you know, we're gonna move on. That might be a little too deep for you, since you're not really like knowledgeable of the situation. Yeah. You haven't been, following that situation, but we gave it to our viewers. We hope y'all enjoyed that information, and talk to me about that in the comments. The whole situation with Target and the boycott, they're losing their $12.4 billion in market value, and also their CEO stepping down. So yeah, talk to me about that.
We love getting no information, for sure.
Yeah. Hey, I got a question for you.
Okay.
And look, I do a U-turn sometimes in my car too. We back on sports, man. You feel me?
Okay.
Bet. So I saw this debate online the other day. Small debate, just me scrolling around, and I happened to see it, and I was thinking, the better player, not point guard, just overall player, but these two players are both point guards.
Okay.
So we got Chris Paul, CP3,
right. Point guard,
or Kyrie Irving. Which one of those players would you say is the better player?
I'm gonna be honest, this is a hot take. I really want to say Kyrie. I just feel like, I feel like Kyrie Irving has definitely impacted the game way more. But I just feel like Kyrie is really like the better player, and he really got rings to show for it. I hope CP3 definitely does get some medal before he leaves. But I definitely do think Kyrie Irving definitely is the better player for sure. But how you feel about that?
Well, I will say one thing. I was rooting for CP3. I seen the career coming to an end.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's career has to come to an end. He was getting to that point, and I had my fingers crossed, my toes crossed, my hands together. I want that man to leave with a ring. Chris Paul,
he got real close.
I got 3 people on my list that I just love as players so much that I don't want them to leave the game without being a champion. Chris Paul being one of them, Russell Westbrook being another one, and James Harden being another one. Those are 3 people that I just would hate to see leave the game without a ring, because everybody knows what they brought to the game, and I feel like they should leave the game with something. You feel me? So, but even with all that being said, I love Chris Paul as a player, but bro, that man don't come close to Kyrie in my book, bro. It's not even up for debate, honestly. Like, when I saw the question, I really almost laughed. Like, and that's really no shot at Chris Paul, because I love Chris Paul. He's a great player, point guard. He is who he is for a reason. Chris Paul is the truth. But come on, bro, it's Kyrie Irving. For me, that's one of the best players ever.
Sure.
And like I said, that ain't taken away from Chris, but I'm just giving so much credit to Kyrie here, though. It's just about Kyrie's greatness and like how far that go. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie is that dog, bro. And it ain't a lot of players that you could arguably say is better than him. Without thinking, I would put Kyrie top 10, top 15. This is without thinking, easily. You feel me? And I couldn't do the same thing for Chris Paul. I don't think I would say the same thing about Chris Paul. So I feel like that was an easy one for me.
Yeah. But I do want to spin back on the NFL topic with players getting paid. Kyle Hamilton, he got the largest deal for a safety with 4 years, $100.4 million. How you feel about that? He plays for the Baltimore Ravens. He is a great safety for them and holds the defense down in the backfield.
Okay. A lot of big names out there in Baltimore. Shout out to Lamar. I don't know him. I'm going to be honest. I don't know him.
Yeah, it's a lot of players, and especially football.
Once again, bro,
getting that bag.
Wrap it up, because, hey, I'm always a fan of somebody getting paid. Like I said, if it's a topic, it's a topic for a reason. And you probably deserve it already, but they ain't getting it to you. You know what I'm saying? So, you said Kyle Hamilton?
Yeah, Kyle
Shout
Hamilton.
out to Kyle Hamilton down there in Baltimore for getting your money. I'm sure it's well deserved. And I'm looking forward to seeing you out on that field and paying attention to you this upcoming season, man. And good luck to the Ravens, man. I want to see Lamar get a ring too. For
Man,
sure.
Lamar definitely need a ring. His impact in the league is definitely crazy. Not talked about enough.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Sure.
All right. Hey, let's do this, man. I got some random facts that I just basically wanna sell. Like I'll be into stuff like that. I'll be seeing stuff like that. So I'll be interested in stuff like that. And these are some random facts that and I think it's a page on Instagram that I follow called Random Facts. Look it up. If you find them, follow them. That's where I got this info from. If that's not the right name, I'll tell y'all later. Look. This one blew my mind, bro. You know what a chainsaw is, right? Everybody know what a chainsaw is. You know what I'm saying? That chainsaw, bro. Bro, now hold on. First of all, I ain't fact check none of this, but a lot of the facts that I see on their page is stuff that I be knowing already. So I feel like they're kind of reliable when it comes to the random facts that they do. Okay. But once again, I ain't fact check this, but even if it's not, let's just think if it was real, okay? And I think it is real. The chainsaw was invented to assist women and doctors with difficult birth and bone surgeries. Bro, a chainsaw, bro? Is you cool? Who invented the chainsaw, buddy? Is you straight?
Bro, what?
You need help? What? Hey, wildin', bro.
That's
Imagine that, bro. A woman trying to give birth. It's difficult. It's painful. It's the and then you come in the room. What is you doing, bro? Get out.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
I can understand a little bit with the bones part because like a bone is like pretty hard, but the female stuff I don't understand that at all. That's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. I don't even know, man. Just what type of bone surgery is you amputating? You want to make it quick, so you know what I'm saying. But other than that, like, what is you doing, bro? Why you in the OR with a chainsaw, bro? Get out! Like, what is you cool? Hey, anyway, that's crazy. So this one was kind of funny. I'm gonna tell y'all another random fact. I got a few here. I got like 5, I think. Okay, this one kind of funny. Pigs cannot look up.
What? That's crazy.
Pigs cannot look up, man. Like that's crazy. Like I guess like the way they just made to like constantly like look for food, so they can't look up. That's crazy. Imagine if you had to go through life without being able to look up. Like and you ain't even looking straight, really. You just looking down most of the time. Like that'd be crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Not being able to look up, like some things people just take for granted, but like not looking up, like that's
I'm saying
a big thing. Like that's crazy.
Hey, on a high note though, you might find some stuff. You might find some money or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Check this out. So only female mosquitoes can bite you. This is a random fact topic, so y'all catch up if y'all know what's going on. Only female mosquitoes can bite you, and they get nutrition from your blood to help them develop their eggs.
That's crazy.
You know what's crazy is that we all hate mosquitoes, right?
Yeah.
If you like mosquitoes, like, is you cool? Like get out.
What?
But we hate them so much. They bite us because we breed and like we basically. I didn't know I was the mosquito baby daddy. I mean, damn, how that work? Like mosquito. That's crazy work. You feel me?
Crazy thing.
That's insane. That's insane. I got a few more on here, random facts, but I'm only gonna just say one more. Okay. This says people laugh an average of 10 times a day. This is part of the random fact, but let's just let that soak in. It said people laugh an average of 10 times a day.
10 times a day?
Bro, is y'all cool? Like, who is around y'all? Like, y'all need to laugh more, bro. 10 times a day, bro. I laugh 10 times in 5 minutes. Is you good?
I'm going to just say one thing. This right here is the funniest man I've ever been around. Like,
I just be chilling.
Like, he is the most funniest man. Like, it's actually crazy. He is a whole comedian.
Comedy show coming soon. Hey, y'all gonna pull up.
He is the most funniest person ever.
But everybody knows laughter is good for the soul.
For sure.
You know, I don't know where they got that statistic from, laughing 10 times a day on average. Honestly, I feel like the number has to be higher.
Yeah, it definitely
Like,
gotta
it
be
just,
higher.
I know people go through, mental issues and they have trouble there, and there's people that are depressed or just down or sad, or, maybe you going through a tough time in life, but like just, somebody, that's fortunate enough to just be, not going through nothing bad or dealing with any mental issues or nothing. Like, I would assume you laughing way more than 10 times a day.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what
I
I'm
know I
saying?
laugh way more than that.
But like I said, laughter is good for the soul. We all know that. But let me give y'all some scientific evidence. Laughing also helps to lower blood pressure. So keep laughing, keep your blood pressure low. Laughing also reduces stress hormones.
That makes sense.
So if you stress, not only will it take your stress away, laughter will take away the thing that will bring you the stress, the thing that creates the stress in you.
That's good.
Hey, so keep laughing out there, y'all. Keep laughing.
Sure.
And one last thing, just laughter. This is scientifically evident. It just produces an overall sense of well-being. So be well, be good, and be funny. Maybe you could make somebody else laugh. I hope somebody making you laugh. You feel me? Now, I got some other topics to talk about. I'm gonna let my co-host come to y'all with something.
For sure.
What you got to talk to us about, man? Talk to me, talk to the people.
I'm gonna definitely bring y'all all the moves in the off season. I'm gonna be honest, it's really been a busy off season. But the first thing I wanted to say, Kenny Pickett, he goes to the Raiders. But the thing is, they got him in the off season and then traded him again. I do understand that Cleveland did have like a busy QB room, but it's like you traded me, but I didn't even play a game for the team. Like he just been going everywhere, and I feel like it's crazy. But he playing with the Raiders, and he's being backed up by Geno Smith.
Okay, Geno Smith backing some.
No, other way around. Like,
he's
Geno Smith is QB1.
Bro, I was about to say, what happened?
Geno Smith is that dog. My fault, bro. My fault. Yeah, Geno that dog.
Hey, look. So basically, what I'm gonna say about that is, a lot of players, like, they'll get traded to a team. Like, you'll never even go to that team. They basically just put you in a trade to trade you off. Like, it's just, they do package deals like that. That don't sound like what happened there, but like, you get traded and then they get rid of you off rip. Maybe, during practice or some stuff where the team working together, it just became that you wasn't a good fit. You might not be a good fit. Players get traded sometimes not because they're not good players, or even that there's a problem within the team between the player and or organization. Sometimes it's not a good fit.
And another thing for the Raiders, Amari Cooper, star wide receiver, he went back to the Raiders. Man, bro is probably one of the most nastiest route runners I've ever saw. He is definitely a great player, and it's great that he goes back to his own team that he started with. And how you feel about that with the reunion back in Las Vegas?
Hey, that's dope. That's dope. Amari Cooper is definitely that dog.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, I hope they successful down there in or you said the Raiders?
Yeah,
Las Vegas. That's crazy. How long it's been? They've been down there for a minute. I still be saying Oakland Raiders. Like, I spent Oakland Raiders my whole life until, a few years ago, whatever. But that's what's up though, man. Amari Cooper, that dog, man. It sounds like Geno Smith down there too. I didn't even know Geno Smith was down there.
They got Brock Bowers down there too. He a real good tight end. The Raiders might do something this year in the AFC.
We're gonna see. I hope so, man. I wish the Raiders much success. But if you're gonna stand in the way of my Saints, bro, get out, bro. What are you doing here, bro?
Speaking of the Saints, how you feel about him? It was just announced that Spencer Rattler is the starting QB. He's not the best of QBs, but you gotta work with what you got for sure. But how you feel about them announcing Spencer Rattler as the quarterback? They've always had like a shaky quarterback ever since Drew Brees left. To be honest, but how you feel about that?
Man, first of all, I just want to say, I wish Jameis Winston would have worked out down there, man. I like Jameis Winston a lot as a player, and the Saints is my team, and I miss Jameis down there, and he that voice too, man. But like I said before, man, the Saints is rebuilding, man. Honestly, I feel like we've been rebuilding since Drew Brees left.
I was just about to say that y'all been rebuilding for a little minute.
Yeah, and it takes time. Sometimes, you trying to build a car, or you trying to build a building. We trying to build a building. You know what I'm saying? We trying to build something down there. But like, It's cool. They had to announce somebody as quarterback. I ain't gonna lie, man. I wish him much success. He hasn't really given me a reason to have a lot of faith in him, but I'm not. That's my quarterback right now. We rolling with him. You feel me? So we gonna see what's up, man. Let that O line protect him. Let him get some good passes up, and let's have a good year, man. Let's have a good year. And if we lose some games, let's look good while we doing it. Who that? Who that?
And then to speak on my team is the Houston Texans, but we do got some bad news down in the H. Joe Mixon will miss at least 4 weeks with a leg injury. But mind y'all, we do got Nick Chubb though. That's going to be a great running back duo, and I definitely do think that Nick Chubb will carry while he's gone. But that's a big hit for Houston for sure though. Gone for 4 weeks with that injury. Yeah, but yeah, how you feel about that?
Having Joe Mixon and Nick Chubb in the same locker room is crazy. Honestly, like too much been happening, bro. I didn't even know Nick Chubb was in Houston. Oh, yeah. Shout out to the H-Town, you feel me? Hey, Nick Chubb, y'all gonna be all right.
Yeah, we gonna be straight. We gonna be
get well, Joe. But hey, Nick, he got y'all. Y'all straight. Y'all good.
Yeah,
for sure. For sure.
And then do you know Darren Waller?
No.
Well, he came out of retirement and he is the starting tight end for the Dolphins. He's a real good tight end. He's not like the Travis Kelce, Brock Bowers, and, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, hold on. Speaking on Travis Kelce, man, congratulations to Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift for getting engaged. You know, I like Travis a lot as a player, and like I like some Taylor Swift songs too. It's all good. It's cool. So shout out to them for getting engaged. Yeah. So we got a person that Darren Waller.
Yeah, Darren Waller. He is coming out of retirement to play with the Dolphins. I feel like it's kind of cool that he came out of retirement. I always feel like that's something cool.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with coming out of retirement. Michael Jordan came out of retirement and won 3 more on him. But nah, hey, I don't really know him. Like honestly, like I'm a casual sports fan, man. Like you gotta be really making some noise for me to know you, and even sometimes you might go under my radar. But like, I watch sports though, but like it'd be too many names for me to keep up with, bro. Like I said, like I don't really know him. The Dolphins, I know they need some good pieces down there, and if they brought him out of retirement for that, I'm sure he's a good piece. So I wish the Dolphins much success. I wish that man much success. But once again, if you're gonna stand in the way of my Saints, get out.
And then we were just talking about Michael Parsons a little minute ago. So how do you feel about that whole situation? I'm gonna be honest, Jerry Jones and Michael Parsons, they're definitely going back and forth because I forgot his name, but he's a real good wide receiver. He was an all-time great for them. I'm gonna have to rethink on.
You talking about
Michael Irvin? I think his name is Michael.
You talking about the Cowboys?
Yeah,
Cowboys. Michael Irvin.
Yeah, Michael Irvin.
Yeah, probably the best in the Cowboys. Probably the best down there for the Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got Terrell Owens too. A lot of people don't. Terrell Owens. Hey, come on, man. I think T.O. could play right now. Mm-hmm. I think T.O. could play right now. But hey, the situation down in Dallas with Michael Parsons, to me, honestly, I'm gonna sum it up in one word: stupid.
Definitely. Pay that man.
Pay that man, bro. What's wrong with y'all? Pay that man, bro. That's Michael Parsons, bro. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all paid Dak and he deserves it. But is he earning it? I don't know.
I feel like Michael Parsons earned it way more than Dak.
What I will say for sure, down in Dallas, nobody on that team deserves the check more than Micah Parsons. That's a fact. You understand me? And Jerry Jones, bro, like honestly, bro, like lame, bro. Like Jerry Jones, like get out, bro. Like honestly, like something wrong with that old man, bro. Like he's stuck in his ways or he just stubborn or whatever, bro. But like he's really like holding his franchise back.
That's a lot of sauce, chief.